go in the cuts. I don't think. Oh, this is it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. We're live. All right. We're live. Howdy, folks. I'm just getting the link up on Crossbar here and Facebook for the live game. Howdy, folks. I'm just getting the link up on Crossbar here and Facebook for the live game. We are live at the sports table. We are playing a Littleton Hawks 13 AA team. Game just got underway. 13:44 left in the first. No score yet. Game just got underway. 13:44. Let's see. Lucas and Xavier are in on D right now. And we have trying to see who's up top. And we have lines are probably going to be a little bit out of sync today because we're missing some players. Cooper's out there. Evan. And Luke Franklin, but they're all switching out now. Trying to get to our Facebook page here. Getting the link up on the Facebook page. Hopefully it posts. Getting the link up on the Facebook page. Hopefully it posts. Again, Boulder Rough Riders taking on the Littleton Hawks, but we're playing their 13 and under AA team. We'll be doing that both today and tomorrow. That's Logan Hopman with the puck around the backside. He's got D-Rock over here now in the corner along with Asher backing them up. And over it goes to Lincoln, I believe, and he knocks it down the ice. Enough people touched it, no icing call. Asher putting on the pressure. Takes it down, Evan getting in the way. Slowing down the Hawks team. And an offsides called. Puck drop in front of the Boulder bench. Soren is taking a seat, and D-Rock, I would assume, yep. We have Connor out there now, and Evan. And I believe Henry Ying on the other side. Yep. And we have Lucas and Cooper on D right now. Lucas going after the puck. Little switch around move there, trying to push it ahead out of the zone. Puck goes around behind the net, scooped up by Cooper. Littleton gets a couple shots off. Puck doesn't quite get there. Evan's going to knock it out and across over the blue line. Boulder goes for the breakout here. Connor up there. Oh, nice hit from Cooper. Managed to keep the puck in there for a little bit. Oh, ref gets taken down. Woo-wee. All right. Puck makes its way back to Boulder's goal. This little 13U AA team from the Hawks looking pretty on fire at the beginning of this first period here. They're going to shoot again. It goes on the side of the net and then back around behind. Scoop up that Boulder. Take it out of the zone up to Connor. Connor looking to pass it back. Boulder trying to get some new legs out there. He's got Luke and Asher back out. I'm going to give a shout out here to Elliot and Henry, who are not with us right now. Missing this game today, and also to Josh. Can't forget about Josh Flaum, our heavy-hitting starting center who is out for the season with a shoulder injury. So we're thinking about him too today. Hope you're all cheering us on from at home or wherever you may be. Not sure about Henry, but Elliot is sick, so we're wishing him well. Hope he gets better real soon. Line's a little bit different today due to missing players, but Boulder making the best of it and putting the pressure on down at their offensive net. But now the Hawks take it away. Asher, a little stick slap there, knocking the puck away. Littleton still comes down with it, and we have Logan fighting for it on the board. Xavier coming in to scoop it away. Tries to push it forward. Too many Hawks getting in the mix there. Logan's still fighting. He comes out with it. Takes it around behind the net. There's Lincoln back there. Gets it up off the stick of Asher. No, wait, that was Luke Franklin. Puck gets popped up in the air and back across the line, and that's going to be an offsides. Good luck. Good luck. I hope you do well. Yeah. That was my friend Amanda, who's got a son on another Boulder 14U team. Give a shout out to them too. They're on the East rink on the other side, getting their game underway. And face-off went to Boulder, up to Soren, and back to D-Rock. Cooper was looking to take it across. Littleton comes back the other way. Puck not making it quite to the net. Cooper had it. He gets it up to Soren. Soren bumped down from behind. And Cooper coming back in the mix to assist. And now I think that's Lucas back there. Feeling it around behind. Up to D-Rock. And it keeps going back and forth behind the net for now. Back over to Soren. And Lucas. Good team there together, those two. Now Cooper skating it up and out. He gets it across the ice. Derek, come on. Put some speed on those legs. D-Rock. Not able to get there. Littleton wings it around the side. Coach calls for it to be hit deep so you can take some kids off and new ones on. D-Rock and Lucas sitting down on that one. In come Lincoln. And let's see, Soren is still out there, and Connor, I think, was the other one who came on. We have Asher out there. Woo! Shot to the side. Saved by Boulder. Brendan Sales is our goalie right now. No score yet with just under 8 minutes left in the first period of play here in Superior, Colorado. If you're watching from elsewhere, we had an 81-degree day yesterday. I actually had to suck it up and go outside and do some yard work. Because all the plants are deciding, hey, we died out, but now we're trying to come back again. And I'm seeing greenery coming out, and all sorts of perennials are starting to bloom, or not bloom, but grow out and become green again. So I don't know. It's kind of a mixed up season right now here in Colorado, but we'll definitely take the warmth. Let's see. Who's whizzing around behind the net there? That must be Lincoln. Yep. One of our speedy demons. Lincoln there. Oh, nice. Takes a Littleton off down to the ice. Taken out by Boulder. Connor trying to cross pass. Gets bumped back to Lincoln in the corner. Still making its way to the net. Oh, nice shot by Connor. Goes wide. Cross to the other side. Hawks take it out, but Lincoln's there to scoop that up and try and get it back out of the zone. And Asher accomplishes that. Now Connor putting on the pressure up top. It's going to be an offsides. Henry was coming in. Henry Ing with too much momentum and couldn't take a little step back there to a dangle at the blue line. we could just have our delayed offsides back like they do in the NHL, I would be so happy. The games could just be played without all this stopping action. But we have the face-off here. Luke Franklin skating down for that really fast. Getting there along with Cooper, keeping it in the zone at the corner. And around comes Evan, I believe. And he's also got Xavier in the mix. And Luke. So those three. Nice. Oh, nice effort by Luke. Littleton Hawks had to do a little hurdle over him on the ice there. Thankfully, the skates went over Luke and not onto him. I could have gone a whole different direction there. Luke's still fighting for that puck. Evan pushed up on the boards. Littleton takes it away. Now Luke with the stick on it. Xavier trying to get it back. Puck popped up high. Hits the booth, so not out of bounds. Littleton with it. Oh, trying to make some moves. Boulder intercepts, knocks it out of the zone. Littleton dumps it deep, no icing. Goes around behind the net. Littleton switching out their line. They come in quick, though, in the corner and grab that puck and shove it down toward the net. Goes wide to the side. D-Rock now with it. Pushed around behind. And Cooper's scooping that up. He gets it up to Luke. And puck gets slapped between sticks all the way to the other corner. On a diagonal there. I can't see who that is on D's. Lucas. Getting it up to D-Rock. Gets knocked out of the zone. It's probably going to be an icing call. Yep. Puck crossed too much ice without being touched, so we're taking it all the way back down to Boulder's net. Logan's in there as well as Soren. I think Asher is the one taking the face-off, but the ref had him switch out with Soren for some reason. D-Rock in there as well as Lincoln. Lincoln gets the puck off the face-off, takes it around behind. Hung up with a Littleton player there. Trying to pass it forward. And over comes Logan, looking behind him, keeping his head up. Getting the puck out of the zone with the help of D-Rock there. They're calling off sides. We got Asher Valentino Africano. I love saying that whole name. That's a fun one. And he wins the face-off. Gets to Logan. Logan crosses it over to Lincoln. Littleton gets a little bit of a blade on that. Oh, darn. They crossed it to the center where we had no defenders at the moment, and Littleton does a little back and forth juking of the goalie there to get a goal in. And the Littleton Hawks come up with a goal on the board. Do they really have two? I thought this was the first goal of the game. The scoreboard says 2-0, but I don't recall any goal being scored yet in this game, so I believe it's still 1-0 Littleton. Boulder needs to regroup and reciprocate this action here. And around behind the net it goes. Push up to Connor. Connor gets it out to Evan. Evan skates it out of the zone. Gets taken down. No call there. Puck goes all the way back for Lucas to scoop up and pass behind the net over to Henry Ing. Henry over to Connor across the way. Another pass across over to Evan. Evan to Connor. Connor trying to center that. Back to Evan. And Henry Ings chasing it down there behind the net. In comes, ooh, nice swift move there by, who is that? I can't see. I need my glasses. Cooper. Cooper with another shot. Oh, so close. Goalie covered it before Boulder could attempt a rebound there. Cooper with a couple hard shots, that lineup from our defense. We all need to start shooting like that if we're going to get on the board here. I still don't think it's 2-0, but maybe. I don't know. I'll try and figure that out. They're not really keeping good track of shots on goal either. It says that Littleton only has 3 and Boulder only has 2 shots, and that's not true. More has happened. 3:33 left in the first. Littleton on the board. Boulder yet to score. We've got Xavier on right wing, so he has bumped up to the forward position here. Asher in the middle. On the other side, I believe it's Luke, yes. And then Logan and Lincoln on D. Boulder down a few players today. Boulder trying to hit it high up into the zone. Knocked down by a body of a Littleton player, and they skated into theirs, but they are offsides. So back across that blue line we go. No dingle dangles for that delayed offsides. They didn't hang out in the center long enough. Got a little too ambitious there, you little Hawks. And off we go with the face-off. Lincoln has it. He's pushing it up the side. I'm tired today, folks, so I hope I don't get too silly on you. That was Luke who pushed it forward. He's got Asher there. Asher with the puck. He gets knocked up to the side. Littleton there to get it. Logan putting on that pressure. Nice block shot there by Boulder. Nice. They wing it out of the zone. That was Luke Franklin doing that. Oh, Littleton has it in the corner. Boulder taking back the possession here. Coming back the other way is Logan. He takes a shot. It's up high and wide. Lucas now. Taken away by Littleton, but Evans there to push him off. And Lucas sends it all the way down. Oh, it goes right in front of the net. Nobody there to connect except the Littleton defense. And here comes Cooper. Nice little push there. Ah, these Littleton Hawks, they're quick. Little 13-year-old team. There's Soren, though. He gets it back. Takes it around behind, does a little switcheroo to throw the Littleton Hawks off their game there. And he's going to skate it all the way down into the zone. Gets thwarted there at the corner, but then Littleton loses it, and Soren gets it back. Now it was just sitting there on the blue line. No offsides. Now it's pushed out just barely. Boulder spreading it out there a little bit over across to Lucas. Coach calls for deep, meaning they got to hit the puck behind the net there, but that usually means they want to do a line change and that we lose possession, unfortunately. There was a little back and forth before that happened. Littleton trying to take a shot. It goes up high again, over against the glass and out. Boulder's trying to get it back, and we do come out with it. I don't know why Coach keeps calling deep, maybe just to get us to switch out lines, but I say if you got the puck, keep possession and skate that puppy. Oh, man, yes, thank you. Evan, do not retaliate. Thank you for not retaliating. They took Evan down. Evan looked like he was going to go fight back, but he did not. He kept his cool, and Littleton goes in the box. 2 minutes in the sin bin for these little hockeys, which means Boulder will be up 5-4 on the power play. And we have Soren in the middle with Connor on the right. And, what's going on here? Not sure why he blew the whistle on that. He's got Henry Ing on the left. So Asher, Connor, and Henry Ing up top. Henry Ninus not here today. And Henry Brock not in goal. So there's just one Henry this game. So that shouldn't be as confusing. Logan there Keeping it in. Logan again. Oh, it just gets chipped back off of his stick. And now Lincoln is going to come and knock it away from the Hawks. They managed to get it behind the net. They've got it again. Lincoln trying to interfere, and he gets it back. And up to the corner it goes. Littleton just going to take a shot for the heck of it. Salesy's covers. And we go to a face-off in the far corner. Brendan Sales gloving that one. Well, covering it, I should say, with his glove. And in comes D-Rock and Soren and Cooper. Wait. Hang on. That's Lucas in there, I know. And yes, Cooper is in. I was right. Okay, buzzer blows for the end of the first period. Boulder is going to go into the second with a minute 16 second advantage on the power play with that tripping call against the Hawks when they took Evan down. Thankfully, Evan keeping his cool and able to not get an additional retaliation penalty for Boulder. That's happened at some point with some of these kids when they get riled up. It's easy to retaliate and have both of them sit in the box and have a little timeout session. So fortunately that didn't happen, and Boulder will keep their 5-on-4 advantage into the second period. Shout out to Xavier's mom, Oriana, there with the music today. Keeping things hopping here at the stable. There's some sort of martial arts tournament going on here today, too. It's very, very hard to find a parking spot. But we are here. Another warm, warm day yesterday. Again, as I was saying earlier, 81 degrees. Kind of crazy. Not your typical Colorado November, I'll tell you that much. And Brendan Sales skates over to the goal on the right side of your screen. Boulder's going to try and score to the left side. Again, I did not see 2 goals in this game, so I'm not sure why it still says 2-0, but apparently that's the score right now with the Littleton Hawks ahead. Boulder looking to get in there, score a goal. Lucas down to D-Rock. Oh, shoot. The puck gets popped back to the top of the to the zone, and it goes between 2 Boulder players, so it got knocked out completely. Now Cooper skating for it. Oh, why? Oh, Littleton tripping up Cooper, then taking the shot, but it goes up high and wide off the glass. Puck still in play, though. Boulder managing to get it out. Gets touched by Soren at the corner. And then D-Rock goes for it. He tries to backhand it in, and it goes in. Thank you, Soren and D-Rock. They become kind of a formidable forward force here. The triple Fs, all good F words. Formidable forward force. And together they again worked to put in a goal with D-Rock backhanding it, slapping it past that little Hawks goalie there. Now Soren takes it off the faceoff. He's going to go right into the goal. Oh, he gets pushed to the corner there. He had 3 Hawks on him, though. Can't blame him for that. Now Cooper up in the corner, keeping it in. It gets back to Soren. Oh, just barely. Did you hear my triple F definition? Yeah, that was a nice backhand goal there by D-Rock. And back and forth in the neutral territory. Goes into Boulder's, excuse me. Oh, I didn't get enough sleep last night. Went into Boulder's offensive zone briefly. Now they're working it back out of their D zone. And Henry Ing has the puck. He's speeding on down there. Let me tell you, that kid is fast. He got it right to Asher in front of the net. Littleton too much in the way to connect there. Now Logan and Lincoln are going for it. Lincoln's going to scoop it up behind the net. He still has Henry Ing in there with him. And Asher. Lincoln skating it down. And Connor with a shot. Goes off the side. Henry Ing and Connor there, knocking Littleton off the puck, but their teammate scoops it up across the other side. Now Boulder taking it back in the neutral zone by the red line, and it swings back Littleton's way. I feel like there's just a lot of back and forth here. Oh, Littleton with a shot. Bounced out off of Brendan Sales. Rebound shot attempt covered by Salesy on goal. Doing a great job there. 13:32 left in the second period. 2-1 Hawks, although again, I still haven't seen that first goal, so I don't know. Yeah, well, that's all right. All right, back in action here. Boulder and Littleton behind the net. Littleton has it. Lincoln trying to keep it in. He does. Keeps it in the zone. Gets over to Luke Franklin. Luke takes a shot. Pops back away from the goalie, but he manages to scoop it up and cover before Evan can get there for a rebound attempt. Little pushing back and forth after the whistle, but they separated and no penalties there. We are back into full 5-on-5 action, by the way. That power play for Boulder ended a bit ago. Boulder has it. Taking the shot with Xavier. And now Luke with the puck. Luke working it in. 3 Littleton players there. Couldn't do much with that, unfortunately. Littleton dumps it deep so they can switch out a player or two, but they don't because we're on the offensive right now. And they don't want to lose any defense they have. Oh, wait, sorry, never mind. They're on the offensive. They didn't want to lose their chance at scoring is what I should have said there. And they're going to call the Hawks again for another penalty here. I believe. Because Boulder had the puck. Oh, no. All right, never mind. They're putting Xavier out for a timeout here. 2 minutes. That was interesting because Boulder had the puck and was skating out with it. And there was a really delayed whistle there. So I was thinking it was a delayed call for a Littleton penalty. But that is not the case. They're putting Xavier in the box for 2 minutes. And now Boulder is down a player. They have Lucas in there. Oh, man, that puck going right across. Brendan able to deflect that wide. No rebound taken by Littleton. Now Lucas has it. He's going to shoot it back around. Oh, behind. I think he crossed it in front there over to Soren. Now Littleton has it. D-Rock came in from behind to try and knock that stick out of the way. D-Rock got a handle on it. He's going for it now. He's trying to push it out of the zone, making Littleton have to skate out. It goes across to the other side. Now Soren trying to push it forward. Boulder doing well on the defense here. Not letting Littleton get to the middle here on this power play. Although they are being quite adept here at keeping it in their zone. Littleton looking to center. Boulder gets in the way. Now D-Rock trying to knock it out. The last second there, smacking sticks. Lucas behind the net. Littleton trying to center again. Not able to catch that. Cooper with a push off. Nice hard hit around by Boulder, but it gets to the corner. Saved by Littleton. Now Soren comes out with it. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. Soren touched it. Enough players touched it, but they're still going to call that icing. When the music's loud, I don't know if you can hear me, so I don't talk too much during the breaks here. 26 seconds left for Boulder to hold off Littleton in their defensive zone here. Littleton smacks it back up to the top corner. They're going to pass it across. Henry Ing almost with it. Oh, nice save. Nice. Brendan pushing it off with his leg pad to the side there. Littleton really working it in. Now Henry. Oh, Henry had a chance there. Boulder are good at blocking it with their feet right now. And Lincoln has it. They're going to skate it out. We are now 5-on-5 again. Xavier coming out of the box. Oh, Lincoln being pushed hard. Taken down, man. He is not getting back up. They're going to call a penalty on the Hawks for that one. What's the hit thing again? Is that boarding or what? He went like that.
Oh.
Whatever the hit penalty is called, it wasn't for roughing, but it was either boarding or something. It wasn't cross-checking, I know that. It's when the refs touch their hips really fast and move their hands back out again. I'm sure some of you at home who actually watch like a lot of hockey on TV know what I'm talking about and probably are yelling it at the screen right now. But anyway, we will take, there's 2 players in the back. It must have been a 2 and 10. Yeah, it was boarding. It's probably for a technical penalty because there's a 2 and 10 minute penalty. The kid who committed the crime, let's say, he has to sit out for 10 minutes of the game. So that's basically the rest of the second period that Hawks player will be out. And then they have to also serve the 2-minute penalty. Okay, well, what's the hip check thing? My husband plays hockey, and he can't even tell me. Oh, now why is Connor going in the box? Another little hip checky thing. All right, all these hippie penalties. Guess we're all being hippies out there. Getting tough on both sides. Boulder in the box now, too. It's going to be 4-on-4 here. Boulder messed that up with their advantage that they had, but we'll see what we can do now to make up for it. Ah, crud, they're putting Asher in the box too. So we've got 2 players in each penalty box right now. Still about even Steven on the penalty amounts, though. About 1:50 for the Hawks and 1:55 for Boulder. So Boulder passing it around to Cooper. Cooper getting it up to Henry Ing. Henry gets it out of the zone. Littleton takes it back.
Misconduct.
Oh, misconduct is what that is. So if you already knew that at home, congratulations, you win the prize. Misconduct on both sides, which gives them a 10 and 2 for each team right now. Lucas Mumm passing it around. Evan's going to get that. That's Evan. Trying to get up to Cooper. It gets knocked back. Evan has it again. He keeps control of the puck, gets it over and up to the corner. Lucas now trying to take it away from Littleton. Cooper gets it, goes around behind the net. He's going to push it across. It goes out of the zone, but it's not going to be an icing because not enough juice to get that far. Littleton scoops it up again. Henry Ing right there to get it. And Evan. Evan sliding it over the blue line. Littleton defense picks it up. They're going to hold on to it for a minute. Oh, nice. Pass intercepted by Cooper. Nice work, Cooper. Luke Franklin now gets it across to Lucas Mumm. Lucas, tried to backhand it around the net. Little misjudgment there with the blade, and it didn't quite make it as far as he intended. Oh, no. Littleton trying to shoot it in the middle from the ice, down on their knees. And it gets knocked out of the zone, so Boulder has a chance here to regroup and not be on the defense. Oh, nice thought. Trying to pass it to Soren coming out of the box. Oh, man. Littleton fans calling for another penalty on Boulder, but no whistle blown there. Thank goodness. And whacking it out is Cooper Solander, and he's going to take that icing ball, but just trying to change up the game here a little bit. We're back to a 5-on-5 play here. The ref is looking up high for some reason. He's talking to a parent in the bleachers. I'm not sure if they yelled something at him or what, but the ref was talking up and outside of the ring for a minute there. Not sure what that was about, but we're back in action, and Soren Deppy is on the puck. He's got Luke backing him up there, and Asher doing some nice getting open in the middle, and he's actually going to come back to the corner and scoop it up. Soren with it right at the corner, trying to poke it past the goalie's leg. Goalie covers. You're going to take the face off in front of the Hawks goal. Boulder looking to make a play here and get another goal up there to tie the game. I still swear that board was 0-0, and then the Hawks scored and 2 goals went up, so I have no idea. All right. Boulder working it out of the zone with Luke Franklin there. Gets popped up and behind him. Soren able to scoop it up after that. And gets over to Asher and then over to Logan. Changes hands there for a second. Now Luke with it again. Luke pushing it. Go, go, go. Push it forward, over, across to Soren. 1-on-1. Soren goes to the corner with it. Gets around behind. Asher going for it now. Asher has Lincoln up in the corner. Soren coming in to help out. Take it out away from the boards and back into play. Luke had it in the middle, and then it went over to Logan. Logan now back to Luke, who was tripped down. Asher in the corner with it. Now Lincoln gets knocked out. I think they're going to call icing. Yep. So another icing advantage for Boulder because it's going to come all the way down in front of Littleton's net here. And we're switching out a few players. We've got Coop and Lucas on D yet, but we've got Evan in the middle and D-Rock and I believe Xavier. Yep. Up top. Face-off kind of bumbled back and forth. Littleton came up with it. Now Cooper with a big hit. Taking it away, and Boulder keeping it in the zone. Xavier skating down for it. Centering pass gets to Evan. Shot goes wide. Lucas comes up with it on the other side, and it goes back all the way around up to Xavier. Xavier looking for who he can pass to. He's got Evan. Oh, right in the middle. Rebound too far out for D-Rock to get a stick on that. And Littleton comes back down their way. Nice push off by Cooper. He pushes it back around. Littleton going across the top of the zone there. Boulder not able to communicate, and they knock into their own selves. That was Xavier and Evan, I think. Puck popped up and bounced weird. D-Rock didn't have it, but now he scooped it up and pushes it out of the zone. Skating fast, putting on the pressure, keeping it in the zone. Now pop back out again. Barely an offsides there, ref. We just had delayed offsides, man. I will never stop singing that song, people, I tell you. Just stops the game so many times. If they're not going after the puck, let them skate out and go back in and get it. It's not that hard.
I agree.
Okay, good. My cameraman agrees. He has to. He's married to me, so. He has no choice. But he also plays hockey, and he knows how frustrating it can be to not have delayed offsides. All right. Oh, Boulder had it. Gets kind of push backwards off skates into the middle. Littleton sends it all the way down. But hey, we'll take that. Another icing call, and we're going to take it all the way back down in front of Littleton's net. So Boulder has a chance again to tie up the game here with 4:51 left in the second period. 2-1 Littleton right now. Asher in the middle, face off, goes to Boulder. He gets it back to Logan. Logan across to Lincoln. Lincoln pushing it down with a backhanded pass. Asher picks it up. Henry Ing in there. Littleton takes it away. And they dump it to the net. Salesies pushes it out for Logan. Goes back around to Lincoln. And up to the top corner. Littleton's going to just shoot that. Doesn't even get there because too many players in the way, and Boulder blocks it, and Lincoln skates it back out. He gets it up to Soren. Soren, hard shot there. Unfortunately, that shot was wide open. And the goalie gloved it, and now we have Boulder going in the box. That was Henry Ing in the box. Not sure what he did there. It was, I think, after the play. I don't know. I saw them call something on Henry after the whistle, but I don't know what it was. So Henry getting some love in the box from his teammate that's still waiting out the 10 minutes. That's Xavier sitting in for 10 minutes, right? I think it was. Yeah, Xavier's still in there. So Boulder down a player on the defensive now. Not where we want to be. And over in the corner, well, D-Rock trying to hit that out. Littleton passing it across the top. Oh, nice block there by Cooper. Lucas putting on the pressure there. Now Cooper behind the net tries to wing it back over to Lucas. Lucas is going to hit it hard, and it goes out. They will call icing on that, unfortunately, but at least gives Boulder a few more seconds working down that power play clock, or penalty kill for us, I should say. Minute 24 left on that. 3:32 left in the second period. Boulder's still down 2-1. For those watching at home that might not have known or been able to see it, our team actually went to the Colorado Avalanche game on Tuesday night against the Anaheim Ducks. And we skated in the second period intermission, the relay race. So half the team was in their white jerseys, half in black. They had a little relay race. And we're on the Jumbotron and everything, and it's pretty fun. It was Boulder Hockey Club night, but it was also Veterans Day, so they had a lot of honoring of those who have served. So if you have served, we thank you for that this week, especially remembering all the veterans out there. Appreciate your service. And we're just kind of back and forth in play here. Boulder trying to keep Littleton from scoring for another 33 seconds on the penalty kill. And doing a handy job of it. Now Littleton taking a shot from the corner. Blocked by Salesies. Rebound attempt blocked. Puck goes behind the net now. Lucas fighting for it. Looking for the wraparound is Littleton. Salesies covers in the 5-hole. All right, Cooper, just keep it cool, buddy. Keep it cool. Thank you, Boulder, for keeping your cool there. The whistle blew. Sure, there's a lot of little 13 and 14-year-old chirping going on out there. 9 seconds left for Boulder to hold Littleton off here on their power play. Our penalty kill. Asher in the middle. Got Lincoln out there yet. And Is Xavier back out? Did he get out? No, he didn't get out of the box. Maybe I'm confused as to who's still sitting, because that is Xavier out there, as well as Logan. And Boulder back to full strength here. Lincoln getting the puck behind the net. Tried to backhand it. Puck stalled. Goes back the other way. Up in the corner for Littleton. Putting on the pressure is Henry Ing. Trying to knock that puck out. Littleton has it. They're going to take a shot. Yes, Salesy's able to send that off with his right pad. Again, Littleton able to pass across the top of the zone and take those shots by their defense. Another shot attempt. Oh, gets to the middle. Cover that. Cover. Thank you. Henry Ing. He's got some muster today, let me tell you. Henry bringing on the heat. I think he's making up for his other two Henry brothers on the team that aren't playing today. We have a Henry Brock who plays goal and Henry Ninus who is out sick today. So, yeah. Henry Ing is making up for you both, guys. Keeping it chirpy out there. All right, the ref made Evan slide over and Soren come in the middle again for the face-off. Not sure why he keeps doing that, but Cooper with a nice, gentle little hit on the boards. Boulder able to get it back. Evan with a breakaway. 1-on. Shot. Oh, gets deflected back out to the corner. They're going to call us again? What did we even do? We stepped over a player. Oh, come on. What was that call? They're putting Derek in the box. He stepped over a player there to get out of the way. I didn't even see a hand signal from that ref. That can't even be a legitimate penalty. Let me tell you, people, I am not happy with that call. Oh, it's Soren. I thought it was Derek. They put Soren in the box. What did he do? But Soren is on the ice. Why did they
put the wrong number up?
Okay, they put the wrong number up. It is Derek in the box. Should be 46, not 96 up on the board there. Last 50 seconds of the period here. Boulder going to be down starting the third, down a player. Not sure what D-Rock did except try to not kill a player by squashing him. They stepped over him, and they call him for a penalty. Oh, shot up high, deflected. And Brendan on point right now with this power play going on for Littleton yet again. Boulder not doing themselves any service here by sitting in the box most of this period. Littleton had their own in the box too, but I think Boulder's been at the disadvantage even longer here. 17 seconds left in play. 1:10 left on Derek's penalty. So a goal and a stint in the sin bin for our kid today so far. 14 seconds left for Boulder to hold off Littleton until they can get the buzzer and a break here. Hoping that Elliott and Henry can come back in action tomorrow for the game. We play the same team, but down at the edge in Littleton. I believe that's their home ice for the Littleton Hawks here. Nice, Evan keeping that puck. Oh, trying to backhand pass over to Soren for a last-second backhanded attempt there into the net, but the buzzer rings, and they did finally correct the number of the player and put our kid up for the penalty. So I guess they call penalties now for genteelly hopping over a player that was down on the ice so that you didn't clobber them with your 6-foot-tall body. Because that's all that D-Rock did that I saw. Of course, he might have a nice glorified story of what he actually did after the game. You better make it sound good, because I didn't see any penalty happen. I'm telling you. We're going to go to a 16-minute third period, down just under a minute, down a player. I think both the kids that got the 2 and 10 penalties from each team are now out of the box. Oh, wait, no, there is someone extra sitting down with Derek. It's Connor. Okay, so yeah, it was Connor that got the 2 and 10, I guess, because he's still sitting down for a little bit yet, as is one of the Hawks players, so I guess they haven't served their full 10 minutes each. Boulder could really use Connor out there. Our lines are really, really changed up right now. We have Asher in the middle. He's got Luke and Lincoln up front with him now, and Logan on D. Logan, the one-man back, hanging out there because we are down a player for 45 seconds yet. Puck gets dropped deep into Hawks zone behind their net, but they skate back out with it. Get it across. Logan, only one in there to try and divert that puck. Littleton shoots. Brendan loves that and pops it down to the ice and covers. Oh, ref taking a little edge there. He almost whipped it to the backside. Laughing at himself, giving himself a thumbs up there to the other ref. And Boulder has it. Around behind it goes to Luke. Now Lincoln popping it back up and out. He gets it over the blue line. Finally, Boulder gets a chance to breathe here. And Asher captures that pass between two Littleton players. They get it back now, but it was a nice work by Asher there. Anticipation, that's what I was going to say. He had really anticipated where that puck was going to go, and he got in the middle there. D-Rock back out of the box and on the ice. He knocks it down deep and behind and goes and gets it. Chases it down. Follows around in a circle there, but it gets knocked out. Now passed across. Xavier with it. It's poked back in. In and out of the zone it goes. We still had a player in, so that's an offsides call. We're going to have a face-off right up against the bleachers here. Not really bleachers. We got the nice stadium side of the rink today. The east side has the bleachers and chairs. This side has several rows of the nice cushy chairs with the cup holders. So we're sitting pretty here today for our game against the Littleton Hawks, and they still have the 2-1 advantage. But we have 14 minutes or so yet to play in the game, so we could definitely tie it up. Hopefully work our way ahead if that's how it's going to go. Henry Ng there putting on some pressure. Gets taken by a Littleton player. They're going to skate it across their blue line. Pushed off there by Boulder defensively. Boulder popping it up to Xavier. It's pushed back down. Now Evan had it. Tried to get it around. Got hung up on the ref skates. Manages to get it back, but it gets popped back the other way. Lucas is going to chase it down. Xavier gets there first because the puck got far enough down. And now it was hit hard enough for an icing call against Boulder. So we're going to round it up in front of Boulder's net, and goalie Brendan Sales had some amazing saves that second period, let me tell you. With Littleton coming ahead on the shot clock, 20 shots to 10. But Boulder also being down a player most of the period. So the 2 and 10 players are now out of the box. So Connor will be able to make it back out onto the ice. Lucas Mumm is there right now, and Cooper on D. And Henry Ng there. Come on. Don't let Littleton all gang up on you, people. Henry and Xavier and Cooper going for that puck there. Nice. Popped out of the zone by Asher. Again, he's so good at that anticipation, knowing where that pass is going to go and getting in the middle and pushing it away. Puck goes down, no icing called. Henry Ng, nice hit. Now Asher back there as well. Back and forth with the puck they go. And Littleton has it. Luke is getting in the way there. A little call from the coach for Luke to get on that. He did. Littleton, double shot and blocked by Brendan. Now he's going to cover it. Littleton still trying to swat our goalie in the head. Not sure what that's all about. I'd love for them to sit down for a couple minutes, but we'll see how it goes here. All right, Boulder tapping it out. Just have to measure and make sure we were trying to write that. That's a, are they really? Okay. Sorry. Oh, breakaway with D-Rock. Oh, hard shot, blocked by the goalie. Darn, that breakaway was beautiful. Derek had a shot up high. The goalie was able to stick that one off to the side. Dang it, that would have tied up the game right there. Puck knocked out. Boulder has to get out and across. They're going to call it offsides. Derek not quite able to get across the blue line in time, and Soren wanting to take it in at the same time. And there you go. The non-delayed offsides call yet again. Connor back in action. Here he is, number 19 up against the glass. He has Asher in the middle. Over across the way is Xavier. Got Lincoln and Logan on D. See what this lineup can do here. Connor keeping it in. Tough defense now. Over to Xavier. He's behind the net by himself, looking for the centering pass. Didn't quite happen. Littleton pops it back out of the zone. Oh, yes. Changing direction was Logan. Connor trying to backhand it out there, but Littleton took it away. And they're going to shoot it. Oh, they were going to look like they were going to shoot it. They cross it, but the pass was missed, so no shot there from Littleton. Little back and forth swatting here in the neutral territory. Yeah. Oh, Connor right there trying for the rebound. And goalie was able to stop that, and the whistle blows. They didn't hit the goalie. Sorry, I got a little snippy there with some of these crazy parents. Yeah, the filming crew for the Hawks team took our Boulder side, and we're on their side, so I heard a little something I didn't appreciate there. We were far, far from the goalie. I don't know why they said, don't hit our goalie. Oh, nice attempt there by Boulder, backhanded, but it goes wide. Connor in there. Now Xavier going for it. Logan up at the corner. Yes, off his stick. Oh, they didn't call that offsides on Boulder that time. Interesting. Refs didn't catch that one. Boulder having to break it out of the zone again, but Littleton keeps slapping it back deep. Lincoln with it behind the net. He turns it around the opposite way. Logan has it, trying to get it up to Asher. Now Asher up to Xavier. Xavier looking for the pass over to Connor. Connor takes it. He gets ahead of it. Littleton. Little slapstick from behind, and they steal the puck away. Now Connor again. Yeah, that was offsides there too. I guess tit for tat. They gave us one and gave them one. But they didn't call offsides. Boulder skating it down. That's Cooper. Cooper bringing it all the way down into the corner. Connor has it now. He's got Henry Ing in front. Swing and a miss there, unfortunately. No icing. Littleton dumps it deep. Lucas has it. Henry Ing. Back to Lucas. Lucas has Connor up top, but a lot of Littleton players in the way there. Littleton gloves it down, but they're going to call them for a high sticking. With that high sticking call, they're going to take it all the way back in front of Littleton's goal. So Boulder has a chance here to make a play, and they will do that with Evan, Luke Franklin, and Henry Ing up top. And they have Cooper and Lucas on D. Face off. Oh, struggle. Lots of stick holding there that no one was really able to get blade down on it. Evan has it. Oh, he should have shot that thing. Woo! Hard shot there by Cooper. Goes wide. Lucas takes a shot. Oh, up high. Goalie had to stand up to grab that one. Now we're pumping up the jam. All right, Oriana on music. Shout out to you. Asher's dad Vince in the box. Gary there doing some scoring, and Ann Sales, the goalie's mom, in there. Thank you to all the parent volunteers who make all the games work and happen every time. It's a lot sometimes, and they make it happen. Nice, Cooper keeping it in the zone. He's got Evan. Evan blocked by a Littleton player. Couldn't get a stick on that. There was a nice cross pass in front. Icing is going to be called here. Going to take it back down in front of Littleton's goalie. Back in comes Soren, D-Rock, Logan, Asher, and Lincoln. We're missing Elliott's big defensive. I don't know what to say. Person. You just had a presence is what I wanted to say. Your big defensive presence, Elliott. We're missing that. Oh, nice shot by Soren. Nice centering front pass by Derek. Oh, couldn't make that happen. We're also missing Henry's speed and stick handling skills today. Henry Ninus, so you boys better be back in action tomorrow because I'm not sure if D-Rock can make the game tomorrow or not. We're hoping it can happen, but it's kind of doubtful at this point, so we don't want to be down even yet another player. We want all of our peeps back in action here. So rest up, get well. D-Rock, Soren, and Asher up top. Logan and Lincoln on D. Player 8 of the Hawks got a penalty just now, and they're sitting in the box for 2 minutes. Boulder has a chance here to do something. Face off, goes across. Back and forth between feet. Popped into Boulder's zone. Lincoln backhands it out. Soren has it. He's got D-Rock over on the side. Takes the pass. Derek passing it back up to the corner. Not hard enough for Logan to get it, though. So Littleton scoops it up. They're taking it back. Now Derek has it again. Gets it across the way, all the way to Soren on the other side. Soren with a nice hard shot up high. Bounces off the goalie and out. Ref blew the whistle prematurely there because the puck was still loose, but he thought the goalie had gloved it, unfortunately. So the play stopped there, and we're going to take a face-off over in the corner with 1:29 left with the power play for Boulder. Hawks at the disadvantage in front of their net, so let's see what we can do, boys. Let's tie it up here. Asher gets the face-off over to Lincoln. Lincoln's going to pass it to Logan. Logan looking to get it down and around to D-Rock. D-Rock staying up while the Littleton Hawks go down. Oh, catch it. Oh, Lincoln quick, but not quick enough to catch that in the corner. Puck gets hit out hard, but not hard enough to go down for an icing call. Lincoln's going to skate it back the other direction. He's going to take it over the blue line and take almost looked like he was going to take a shot. Littleton interferes. Littleton back with it shorthanded. Offsides call. Thank you. Ref's really watching that now, thank goodness. Wait, wasn't that an offsides call? I don't know why our coaches are yelling about that. Both coaches not happy with that offsides call, but hey, I thought it was great. It means the Littleton Hawks don't get a chance to score on a penalty kill here for them. That would have been embarrassing. They're putting another Hawks player in the box. What happened? Wow. All right. We'll give him that one. Okay, so we have 2 Littleton Hawks in the box. It's going to be 5-on-3 for at least a minute here. And then Boulder will still have a power play for another minute with 6:49 left to play. Still 2-1 Hawks. Boulder has D-Rock, Connor, and Evan up top. Littleton has to change out their center there. Lucas has it. He's going to cross it around to Cooper. Cooper with a hard shot. Henry Ing trying to get in that rebound. Whistle blows. We're going to have another face-off. Yeah, our older son sent us a little replay of Derek's penalty. I guess it was a little tough, but whatever. We do have 2 Littleton players in the box, and we have the advantage. 5-on-3 now. Evan has it. Oh, now Cooper. Cooper taking a shot all the way to the net. Derek has it loose. Gets over to Evan. Evan takes it around, looking for the wraparound. Oh, not there. Connor on the ice. I think it was Connor. I said Henry Ing earlier. I just saw the 9, but that's Connor. Boulder taking their time, keeping it in the zone. Thank you. Evan over to Cooper. Cooper crosses it, gets to the middle to Evan. Over to Lucas. Lucas with a shot. Through the 5-hole. No. Just gloved down by the goalie. 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3 for Boulder. Then they'll have about another minute 6 left with a 5-on-4 advantage. Keeping the same lineup in here. Well, they're switching Evan out for Soren. Soren's going to be the center now and take the face off. He's got D-Rock and Connor and Lucas and Cooper. Connor getting it out across over to Cooper. Now back to Connor. And shot goes to the middle. Soren had it. It bounced up and over his stick. Now Lucas has it. Lucas looking to push it over across. Oh, it went to Connor. Could have had a pass over there to D-Rock. Oh, shoot. Littleton comes out of the box. And they have a breakaway. So here's how it went down. Littleton came out of the box fast and scooped up the puck with a breakaway. And Boulder took the penalty. Lucas Mom, I think. Yeah, took the penalty in order to prevent a goal from being scored. So Boulder's going to have 2 minutes in the box, and Littleton has 50 seconds left. It's going to be 4-on-4. All these fans are driving me nuts. Okay, it's going to be a 4-on-4 play. And then Littleton will have the advantage for about a minute. So Boulder really stuck it to themselves there. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a penalty. Never mind. It's because they were on a breakaway and had a shot attempt. They gave them a. Oh, Brendan Sale's not happy with that. They gave him a penalty shot, so the kid took the shot instead of Lucas going in the box. And he was able to juke out Brendan and put it in quite handily there on the left side as you're looking on Brendan's right side. He's not happy about that. So with that, unfortunately, Littleton goes up shorthanded, 3-1. And They still have a penalty kill. Boulder with an extra, or with the 5-on-4 right now advantage. Power play for 43 seconds. Just over the line was Connor before Lincoln could skate it over. Offsides call. We're going to have a face-off here. Right outside the blue line for Boulder. Asher, Connor, and Soren in there up top. Logan and Lincoln. On D, that is not the way Boulder should have had that go with a 5-on-3 advantage. But a little cherry picker from Littleton coming right out of the box, and the puck just happened to get knocked right where he could scoop that up and take it in. And, of course, Boulder preventing that with a penalty, interference. And given an extra shot to Littleton, and they managed to capitalize on that one. 3-1 now the score. 25 seconds left with Boulder having the advantage. Soren with a shot. Soren has had several shots this game. One of those is going to go in. I just feel it. Connor now in the middle. He shoots. Tip attempt by Soren. Another shot by Soren. Goes wide. Puck dumped all the way down. Icing call. Will be icing. There's 7 seconds left for Boulder to make a move. Pretty evenly matched here. Boulder bumping up their shot clock here a bit in the third, which is good. 24 shots by Littleton, 18 by Boulder. Last 5 seconds of the power play here. Littleton gets it. They go out, they pass it across to the guy coming out of the box. They really pay attention to that and take advantage of it. Littleton looking for a wraparound, not able to do that. Shot up high over, hits the glass. Pass up to Soren. Soren can make a move here. He's only got one on. Ah, shoot. Again, Connor was over the line already for the offsides. I guess Connor's trying to be sneaky over there, but the refs have caught it both times. Now in the middle is Evan. He has Luke Franklin and Henry Ing. Cooper and Lucas on D. Cooper and Lucas getting their workout this game. Actually, our whole defensive line has definitely been getting their workout. Hopefully Elliott feels a little better. And Henry, Ninus, he can be back with us soon. Missing Josh Flown, shout out to him. Our second-year heavy-hitting starting center player. Going to miss him for the whole season with a shoulder injury, and we're super bummed about that. Fun player to watch. He's kind of been with D-Rock along D-Rock's whole hockey journey here the last few years, so it's just really a bummer not seeing him play right now. Boulder holding their own, full strength play right now. 3:42 left in the game, 3-1 Hawks. Hopefully we can get another goal on the board. Cooper blocking that shot with his foot. Now, Luke had it. Littleton really feisty on the boards. Boulder needs some more of that Cooper aggression out there. Push back. Littleton had it in front, gets pushed off by Luke. Nice push there by him. And now Henry gets around a bunch of players, skating after his own pass. Littleton turns it around. Off Lincoln's skate, no icing call. Lincoln struggling with turning around the opposite way there, but he gets up and gets to it. Luke is there to pull it out. He gets shoved up on the boards. Now Soren with the puck. Soren skating it down. Team captain here this year, voted by the team. Gets it all the way to the net. Oh! Oh, so close. Just gets shoved off at the last second. D-Rock now pushing it forward. Goalie has to deflect wide on that. Boulder unable to get the rebound. Lincoln has the puck. Scoots it across. Boulder clears the zone, and now Logan. Is that Logan or Luke? I see a 7. That's all I see. That was Logan. Took it in. Now D-Rock. Littleton going solo there behind the net. Now Xavier in the corner, trying to keep that puck in. It just gets knocked out with Soren scooping it up, pushing it back to Lincoln. Lincoln knocking it forward. Evan in there with it. Xavier there, trying to get it across the line. They do, but Littleton scoops it up. Gets around D-Rock there, and now Evan. D-Rock pushing him off. Logan taking it. Littleton goes down on the ice. No penalty there. Xavier has it. Xavier working it out of the zone. He crosses it over the blue line into the neutral zone. Oh, nice hit there. That was Lincoln knocking Littleton off the puck. We have 1:30 left in play. Boulder has pulled the goalie to get a 6-man on. They're regrouping here, trying to get an extra shot in. Lincoln's going to take it across. He dumps it down deep. Kind of a dangerous move there when we have no one on net, but Boulder has it again. Connor. Now Asher. Asher and Connor working together. Now Evan and Henry Ing. Puck popped up high. Gets down back on the ice. Henry pushing him off the puck. He gets it. He pushes it down. Centering pass. Asher shot. It was wide off the goalie's pad. In comes Lucas on the corner. Boulder still 6 men on. Trying to shoot it. Connor with a shot. Blocked by the goalie. 42 seconds left. Connor backhands around the net to Lucas. Lucas hung up with another player there from the Hawks. Hawks are getting it, but Boulder holding their own. Now Evan getting it in the corner. Got to get there first. Oh! Slammed together there right on the edge. Littleton pushing it out, looking to pop it in the net. Can't do it. Last 17 seconds. Taken in by Connor. Now Evan with it. Cooper. Cooper gets a hold on him, but they don't call it. Boulder puck popped up and over the net. Now Evan. Oh, actually it is a penalty, but it would have been a penalty, but time has expired, and Littleton wins it 3-1. So the Littleton Hawks take this game against the Boulder Rough Riders. Soren and D-Rock working to put our one and only goal on the board this game. We're playing a little 13 AA team from Littleton. We're 14U, but a lot of these kids on Boulder's team are 12 and 13 still. So it's, the age group is still pretty evenly matched. And we played a tough game. Littleton, quick and hard on the draw. Hey! Glad I brushed my hair today. Anyway, thanks a lot to my technical crew, Todd Blumendahl, D-Rock's dad. And we're lining up here for the handshake and the good sportsmanship at the end. No matter how chippy it got during the game, we still shake hands and do our job. And Brendan a little frustrated, I know, with that penalty shot loss on him, but it happens. Yeah, he had some words down there just now, or a word, and it wasn't one of the nice 3 F words that I came up with during the game to describe our forward line either. So a little frustration there. It's to be understood. It's not his fault. Everyone plays the game. It's not just the goalie in the mix. So, some Littleton and Boulder players huddling it up in the middle for a little prayer session and gratitude after the game. Nice to see, especially with Thanksgiving coming up and the holidays. So, hope you all have a great weekend. I don't know if we will be live tomorrow. At least we might not be because D-Rock has another commitment tomorrow. But hopefully someone will live stream the game and at least have it on Facebook. So, look for that. But for now, from Call It Like I See It Hockey Mom Productions, I'll sign off and thank you for joining us.